What's going on? It's your boy Rich Wayne, and you reached the Private Banking Systems Commercial Vehicle Masterclass. And I'm basically about to break down how to acquire a commercial vehicle and make $1,000 a day from it. And this about to be nice and easy and simple that anybody can do. Step one, of course, you need some type of credit, but you don't need perfect credit. That's the good thing about this. You don't need that 700, 680 perfect, no derivatives. No. All you need is a bankable profile. Two ways to do that: having that perfect credit score or having, like I said, a bankable profile. Or how you get a bankable profile. Bankable profile. You need authorized user trade line, secure credit card, secure loan, and a rent trade line. You got those four trade lines on your profile, let them sit for 90 days, then you're bankable. And you do want to dispute your negatives and try to get them off. I ain't gonna go over that in this video, but you know what I mean. Dispute your negatives and try to get them removed or negotiate, pay them off. Try to get your credit profile as strong as you can in these 90 days while you build history on these trade lines. Do what you can do with your negative items. So in 90 days, your profile as strong as possible, you can get it. And what you need, this makes up for the bad credit. Have a corporation in your name, a LLC, and do bank deposits for 90 days. So while you disputing that stuff and you add these trade lines, you want to build up banking deposits. So whatever income you making, because at this point you need some type of income. It don't got to be the most. It could be Uber, DoorDash, whatever. But I hope you got some type of income and you moving it inside your business bank account. And like I said, if you got $1,000, you can redeposit that same $1,000 2 or 3 times in a week. But you got to make it make sense. Don't just go crazy. So in 90 days, it show you at least depositing $5,000 a month inside your business bank account. If you got that, you can go get approved for a vehicle. And I like to go to companies like Penske because they're not a regular dealership. They're a trucking company. So they're not just trying to make money, a whole bunch of money off their vehicles. They just take their old fleet and they resell them. Or Ryder. Or go on Facebook Marketplace, find you a good vehicle, and you want to go to a credit union and get them to finance it. So that's how you acquire a vehicle. Get bankable, and I suggest go to the dealership because you get warranties and stuff like that when you go through Penske or Ryder. And I do have different banks inside my community that you can go directly to and just apply. So bam, that's how you get in position to get approved. So depending if you got a cargo van or a box truck. So if you got a cargo van and a box truck, you want to start with a company called CB Driver Alert. And you can go sign up with them and they send you different gigs in your area. And you also want to go on Craigslist and post that you got a box truck and cargo van. That's just how you get gig and carrier work. And it's different gig ads. Get on Google and look for independent contractor job for a box truck. Indeed, got a whole bunch of them. And you can find direct work. I like that. That's if you need money right away, but cool. Or I like to get my DOT, my MC number, and get on a load board. Because when you get on a load board, you can find good customers. You find bad customers too, but you also can find good paying customers. So let's say you got a cargo van. You can get on that load board and you can type in, you got to know the capacity of your van, your box truck, semi truck. If you get a semi truck, you got to get a driver and a trailer to go with it. So if you just beginning, I wouldn't stick with semi truck. I go cargo van or box truck. Like I said, you get that DOT number, you get that MC number so you can call out of state. Because if you only get a DOT number, you only can go in state. You want to get the MC number so you can go out of state because there might be a state next to you that got better freight. You can go hustle in that state for a week and get back home. So when you get that DOT number and MC number, you want to get insurance. And when you get that DOT number, a lot of people are going to call you. But you can come directly to my people, or you can go through a company called CoverWell or even Progressive. They also help you do insurance. But it's best to go through an agent. When you get your DOT number, contact me or contact a whole bunch of people going to be calling you. So hit me up and I help you get your insurance for the correct way because you have to get that correctly. And when you get a DOT number, do not get a virtual address. A virtual address will flag you. Make sure you get a DOT number with a physical address or a home address so brokers will want to give you loads. TQL, one of the first companies that's going to give you loads. So once you get your DOT MC number, call TQL up and you ask for the cargo van division. And they're going to tell you where the freight at, where it's going, and where it's coming out. And you want to go to a company called RXO Logistics. Sign up with them. You want to ask them, where's the freight at for your size vehicle? You also want to post your size vehicle on that load board. And they're going to ask you to post your vehicle. Get the plan for the load board where you can post your vehicle. Because this is how people will hit you up. And once you sign up with these companies, you want to call, like I said, TQL, call the direct cargo van division. If you got a box truck, call the box truck and ask them who's working in your area. TQL is the company you want to start with. RXO Logistics, Uber Freight, What's another new company? Cloud. No, I don't like Cloud Trucks. They alright, but you want to list with them just in case you get something good. But RXO, TQL, and for short, Uber Freight will be some of your beginning companies you can get loads off. Then you want to sign up with CH Robinson. You also want to sign up with Coyote Logistics. These are the main companies you want to sign up with them, and you call them and tell them what type of vehicle you got. Ask for the direct broker that's in charge of these loads, so you can build a relationship, so you can get your lanes going. That's how you get the good customers and the bad customers. So it's going to be certain brokers because TQL got a lot of brokers, and they might have different brokers that haul cargo vans and box trucks in different areas. So you got to find that good one. Like I said, TQL, Coyote Logistics, RXO Logistics, CH Robinson, and Uber Freight. You want to start with those 5 brokers. They major deal with a lot of new authorities. And that's how you're going to get your first bit of business. Get with them, sign up, make sure they got your vehicle in their system. And you're going to have insurance, and you already want to be with them. So when you get on that load board, if they got a load available, you can already tell them you already signed up with them. So that's the first 5 brokers you want to sign up with. And then, like I said, on the load board, you want to get up 8 o'clock in the morning, get on that load board, and you want to put your capacity in. You want to call these different companies, and you want to let them know that you're a new broker. You're a new authority, but you're trying to build a relationship. You want to ask them what type of lanes they got and what type of freight and what area do they got their best freight in. That's how you work that load board. And also, this is a back door. Get a factoring company, because when you get a factoring company, you're going to have to invoice your loads. You're going to have somebody buy these invoices because they pay every 30 days. And the good thing about a factoring company, you can get with them and you can see all the different brokers that's actually out here. So you can go with a company like Apex. Even if you don't do no factoring, well, I ain't gonna say do that, because once you sign up with them, you stuck with them. So make sure you go with a good factoring company like TBS, Apex, and when you get with them, you can do something called a credit check, and you can just type in a letter, right? And they give you all the brokers that they got good credit. You can call them, ask them what lanes they got, tell them what type of vehicles you got, and tell them what kind of tell them what type of vehicle you got, and ask them what type of lanes they got in what areas. That's one of the main things you always want to do. Tell them what type of vehicle you got, ask them what lanes they got in one area. And another crucial thing is, you want to go on the airport. You want to call up to the airport and see what's the direct brokers they dealing with, so you can start getting freight with them. Or call the post office. See what direct brokers they dealing with, so you can get direct freight, because a lot of these companies don't do directly with a one truck operation. They dealing with a third party logistics. So you want to call the main company to find a third party logistics so you can sign up with them. And also get on Google and just type in logistic companies in my area. Call every logistic company in your area and ask them, what type of freight y'all got? What lanes y'all got? What capacity y'all got? That's how you're going to figure out who got what and what's paying in your area. That's the best way to do that. Literally. Them top 5 brokers I met, get with a factoring company, do a credit check, and look at all the brokers that they got information on. You call them, see what lanes they got. You call the airport. You call the post office, and Google you get on last. You just type in logistic companies near me. You call every single one of them. It might be that one logistic company area that got a load right around the corner paying $500 back and forth, but you don't know that until you call them. And just because they don't have freight right now, you still want to sign up with them, because when lanes come open, they'll call you, especially if it fits your capacity. That's how you start off and you get to making $1,000 a day.